baby girl. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, hello. Hello, little princess. Hello. You gonna be a good girl? You gonna be a good girl? Okay. You just be careful with all the cords and all the stuffs. All the stuffs. Oh, rat hair. Do, 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 do. Let me just double check. You know, still good. Still good there, still good there. You just be careful behind there, please. Cheeky chop. Princess. Miss Cleopatra. She's back there doing some wild shit, don't I? I don't know what she's doing. You're in your hot tub? Well, I hope you're enjoying. Like, it's too hot to be in a hot tub out here, that's for sure. Good old Aussie heat. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for my marbles. Has anybody found them? No. If you happen to see my marbles, all right, just let them roll. Shauna, how are you, beautiful? Amber. All right. Miss Cleopatra, I swear, young lady, she gonna fuck around and find out, all right? I can tell. I can just tell. You know why? You are my cat. All right, just far out. That's so she'll burn her tail. It's 40 degrees in your, in your hot tub? Where are you from? Where are you from? Now I've got to ask, where are you from? I gotta keep an eye on this, like, mischief maker of a cat. Are you? Yeah, she's behind the curtains. She's behind the curtains. Now, you don't understand, like this. Oh, right. So we're talking, yeah, we're degrees Celsius over here. You guys are, we speak different degree languages. We speak different degrees of language. Alrighty. Wait, mischief maker. Wait, come here. Come. Yeah, I'll share my chair with you. Come on. Good girl. At my table. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Just be careful, right? Just watch yourself. Watch yourself. No. You're not drinking my coffee. That's mine. That is mine. You can't burn your tail no more. Mummy put the candle in a lantern, right? So we don't get no burnt cat tails. You know, at first when I got the two cats, right, I seriously thought, like, Smokey was going to be, you know, the naughty one. But it turns out it's this little one. Yeah, she is naughty. Aren't she? Grabbing tissues out of tissue boxes, and last night it was the paper towel, right? She stole the paper towel out of the kitchen. She likes to steal the kitchen sponges. Not that she cleans up after herself or, like, does anything with them. Don't you eat the flowers, don't you eat the flowers, young lady. She's trying to eat my flowers. She's trying to eat my fucking flowers. Hey. Come here, you little troublemaker. Why don't you just be all, like, sweet and cute and just loving and, you know, just sit down. Just chill out, all right? Who's a good girl? Definitely not you. Definitely not you, Cleopatra. Like, you know, I walk into my room, like, what was it, last week? And she's, like, taken out one of the cups of salt that I keep on one of the four, like, corners of the bed. Broke the handle on the cup. She's, like, trying to eat the salt and shit, you know. She tries to steal my little teddy bears. She's naughty. Aren't you? It's okay because you're pretty, right? It's fine because she's pretty, yeah? Yeah, okay. Just get that tail out of my face, please, girl. Keep that tail out of my face. Oh, look at you just pretending to be all like good and stuff. She's like, I'm just, you know. You're what? It's a front. Your barn cats have been fighting. Oh no, not barn cats. What the fuck are barn cats, Shauna? Is there a difference between barn cats, house cats, outdoor cats? Well, man, they're still alive after all the lilies, right? And she did. You know, I could tell she got into the lilies because of all the orange shit that was on her face and on her back, right? But she's still alive. She's still she's still alive. She's still kicking. She's like, I refuse to go out like that, you know? I refuse to go out from the lilies outside. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, if barn cats are some sort of special breed, are they a special breed, Shauna? Is that a special breed of cat? What are you whinging about? Up, down, lady. Can you just sit? Calm your farm? Here, come here. You can sit up here with me. There you go. All right, good. Happy? You happy? Yep. Okay, just. Keep mice away and live on the property. Well, I mean, don't all cats do that, babe? Isn't that a cat thing? Pretty sure that's what all cats do. Mind you, Smokey's just out there exploring the yard, right? Just, you know, doing his thing. You know, you can suck up all you like, little lady. I still gonna remember what you did, right? Oh, yeah, being all cute and shit. Being all cute. Rach, how are you? Whew. All right, as long as she don't touch my coffee, we're good. Got to catch up, Rach, and want to see how things are tracking for you. I'm interested. Don't push your luck out here, kitty cat. You have some goss. Is it gossip or is it just like news, information? One indoor cat, one dog, and 8 chicks. Okay. Hello, princess. Princess. Oh, my princess. You gonna be a good girl today? I can figure it out. Do I need to? If you're gonna tell me, I don't need to figure it out if you're gonna tell me. What do I need to figure it out for? All right, where did I, oh, your bum's covering my notepad. Thanks, girl. All right, my beautifuls. We are doing personals. Need to analyze it. We need to break it apart, break it down, right? break it down, analyze the whole situation, dissect it. Oh, hello, princess. Hello. Okay, here she goes. She's like, Mum, just let me nuzzle you, Mum. Just let me purr in your ear and whisper sweet nothings and just back, lady, back up off my coffee. Back it up. That's just here. There you go. You just here. Just here, lady. You know, I call bullshit Australia Post. I love it. I get an email yesterday. Oh, sorry, we just missed you, right? Australia Post tried to deliver something. Man, they didn't even up. I was home, right? Didn't even hear the doorbell, nothing, right? I think what happened was they saw me at the front door and were like, yeah, fuck that. We're not even going to try and get a signature on this parcel. Don't know why I need a signature on some like bedding, right? Like on a comforter set, but like, whew, you know, high value item here. I was just like, for real? Now I gotta go to the post office to pick this stupid thing up. And I don't even have a slip for it. Hang on, sawdust or wood chips? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I don't know, she's off she goes. Miss Cleopatra. Cleopatra. Cheeky chop. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. Come on. Where'd you go? Where you at, girl? I get off my coffee. Show my coffee table. Are you on my coffee table? Huh? Brr, brr. Come here. Now she's just exploring the couch. Yeah, I've got a full setup going on out here in this studio now. Like it's I could pretty much live out here. Well, except for sleep comfortably. I can't sleep comfortably on that couch. I was thinking about like what setup could I do, right? So I could just sleep out in this room sometimes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come on. Good girl. Hello, princess. Hello, princess. Okay, let's not share saliva. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do. What are you doing? It's just like, oh, look at me. I'm such a good. You are, man. You're really putting it on, huh? She's really putting it on today. Just gonna cop a cat's tail every like 2 seconds out here. What you looking for? What? You're so nosy. She's so nosy going through all my shit. What you going through my shit for? Huh? All right, enough with the whole tail stuff, right? We could do less of that. I do love you though. I do, even though you're cheeky. Hmm? Oh, all right. What? What's up, little lady? What's up, little lady? I swear this one here needs a straight jacket, right? We think Nathan needs a straight jacket. Pretty sure Miss Cleopatra needs one sometimes. I'm like, what am I? Look at this. I'm just like messing my own hair. You know, it's one of those like days today, right? Where it's been like raining for like the past week here. It's finally starting to heat up, right? And it's like there's this humidity like that's just like coming up off the grass today. I'm like, not a great hair day for any of us who have natural curly hair, right? No, it isn't. I wish I had a hair tie out here. I'd just chuck it up and get it out my way. But do I? Don't I? No. No, I don't. I know, right? She's cheeky. You lapping it up, are you? Yeah, so lucky. I love you, lady. I swear she wants to share spit, this cat. You've given up. Oh, it just gets out of control, doesn't it, Boo? Like humidity and curls, like just are two things that just don't seem to go well together, do they? What are you doing? What you doing? I always talk about like that episode of Friends, you know, where when Monica, like, you know, her hair's just like freaking out here. Yeah, that's me. I mean, that's me in the eastern states of my own country, right? Like, it seems to be a lot more humid over there than it is here. Just let it happen. I can think of a few times that line was used on me, but it wasn't about my hair. Oh shit! Speaking of hair, I just found my own hair like intertwined with the cards, lady. You know, she's not even helpful, right? Like she won't even helpful, like be helpful enough to like, you know, assist with like selecting tarot cards. Nothing, man. She just wants to get in the way. What's Mum doing? What's Mum doing? She's shuffling. Huh? Every day we shuffling, huh? All right. They're not, that's not a bird. That's just feathers that Mum's collected. Oh, okay. Do we need a yes or can we go deeper into it? Man, can we go more than a yes or no? Let's pick it apart, girl. Let's ask every question we possibly can think of. Hit me. Hit me with your good questions. Just a yes or no, right? Yes or no? No, let's pull this apart. What do we want to know? What do we want to know about if he's anything like my Darren, right? Bestie from another testy. Hopefully he can cook. Should you keep talking to him? All right, let's have a little look-see, girl. Should you keep talking to him? Do you feel like you want to keep talking to him? All right, let's have a little look-see, Amber. Yeah, let's get his dating resume. Fuck yeah, girl. Let's get his whole history, right? His, like, you know, his mental health status. All right, Spirit, let's have a little look-see for my little Bambi, right? What have we got going on? Should she... the Chariot, right? No, she just talk to him, right? Get in the car, go for a drive, right? Giddy on up, girl. Giddy on up. I like that. Oh my God, Amber. Girl, like, for real? She's like, you know, I just can't be fucked. I just can't be bothered. Oh my goodness. Like, she couldn't be bothered showering people, right? She turned him down twice because she can't, it's too much effort. You're a crack up. What else do you want to know? What else should we ask? Oh my God. You know what though? Like, I could so see myself doing something similar, being like, hey, you know what? I just can't be bothered to like just doing all that stuff, right? Doing the whole thing. I know, I like persistence, right? Persistence is good. Man, you're lucky he didn't give up after the third. You're like, man, fucking, I got rejected, right? Well, fuck that. He's obviously got some confidence. Just as I said that, I see that on the screen. Yeah, he's really confident. Well, that's good. I like that. That's good. What star sign? What star sign is he? What's his birth chart? When was he born? Where was he born? Right? Be careful what signals you're giving away with that, right? Be careful what that signal is. Just rock up in a bathrobe, right? Miss Cleopatra, man, I don't know what you got over there, but you better pray to spirit, right? It's nothing that I need. Wait. Psst. I don't know what she's got. Save a horse. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, how long, like, what's this time period that been going on? Why, like, was it a long time between texts? You know? How did he manage to stay off the market? Cleopatra, I'll swear to you, child, right? You're going to get put in the cat container, in the cat box. So, do I ask, like, how did you and this person cross paths? Is this an online thing? Well, I don't know. You're still talking, LT. We can't be killing you for real because you're still kicking, right? You're still kicking. Spirit, let's have a look. Spirit, what do we need to know about? He doesn't have any ladies on his social media locker. Okay. Okay. Yeah? All right. Do we find that unusual, ladies? Or do we find that a good sign, a good flag, a bad flag? What kind of flag do we find that? Cleopatra? Wait. Princess. 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 Come here. Come here, baby girl. Princess. Princess. He has horses and rides. Okay. All right. Oh, you okay, baby girl? What happened? What happened? What happened? Did you almost fall? You... All right, well, do we want to see, like, what's he about? What's this one about? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, he could be crazy without anything in the medicine cabinet, you know? All right, should we have a look? Should we have a little bit of a dig, Amber? Should we have a little bit of a dig at Amber's Darren? Shall we, Cleo? What do you reckon, girl? What do you think, baby girl? There's got to be something, right? Oh my god. Well, I don't know. Technically, cats don't like water, right? Phew, Knight of Swords. Action driven, right? Action driven fella. Oh, come on now. What do we need to see about this fella? What's that about, Spirit? What's this about, Spirit? She's like, I dig, right? I dig. Whew. I'm gonna say, like, as well, he March 1st, Pisces energy, huh? Water sign. I'm gonna say that he potentially like at some point he's released something and balanced something out with an unbearable individual. Okay, so he could have gone through like a bit of a like death, rebirth, transformation type thing. I'm getting like intelligent, witty, like quick-witted. I want to say like intuitively led. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, right? Like, giddy on up, baby, right? Giddy on up. The Magician. Looks like he's got all the skills, girl, right? He's got what you need. He's got what you need. Ah, wait. Psst. Get off that table now. She's on the candle making tables. Oh my god. Cleopatra, please don't. Just don't be doing that. Nine of Wands. This one's a warrior. This one's been through some battles, right? Been through his fair share of battles in life. Whatever these battles are as well, like have given him some sort of new outlook on life. What's that one about? Sideways. Oh. Yeah, he's they're like, yeah, there was something here like he could have been invested like long term with his like last relationship. But he's like released that. He's released the past. Okay. I like the energy. We are back, right? We're back, bitches. No. We're back. Okay, Kylie, what specifically exactly do you want to check? So he's struggling to cope with life. What question are you wanting to actually ask? It's okay. He's ready. He's ready, girl. He's ready for Amber. This one's ready. This one's ready. He's ready. He's ready for something new here. Ooh. Interesting. There could be, I'm gonna say, like, Amber, there could be a lot of like nice surprises with this individual. Yeah, there could be a lot of things that I want to say, like, surface level here, right? Like on surface level, there might be things that you don't quite see, right? So I just to give you the heads up, let this unfold, right? Let this unfold. Like, parts of what you don't see here about the potential of this, right? Because there is elements here that, again, like aren't gonna present straight off the bat here, but what you don't see, right, is that this could come with like opportunities, expansion, growth, right? Like lots of good stuff, right? So I want to say, like, yeah, give it times, right? Let things, you know, make some plans and just let things unfold, but don't be too quick to like all in or all out. You get what I'm saying, girl? Like, just let it unfold. All right, Kylie. So you want to know if he values you. Man, I'm going to take a leaf out of Stefan's book today, right? Kylie, I don't care how, forgive me for saying it like this, girl, right? But I don't care how much a person is struggling, right? If somebody's struggling, right? If somebody is struggling with life, right, and you are showing up, being supportive, helping where you can, and you can't tell if this man values you, we got some problems, right? We got some problems, okay? That to me is like, it doesn't matter how under the pump, how stressed out, right? When, in fact, the more stressed out I am, the more under the pump I am, the more like difficult life is for me, the more grateful and the more I vocalize my gratitude towards the people that help, right? That to me is not a great characteristic, right? So again, like, if you feel like you're showing up for him, you're helping him out, right? You are being everything that you can be right now, and you don't know if this man values what you're doing for him right now when he's under like pressure. Like, and I get it, like, you know, but you should know, right? You should know. You should be able to tell by the actions, right? Not so much even just the words, right? But like, it sounds like to me, or like the vibe I'm getting is like, you're not getting the words or the action, right? Like, you're not getting like verbal affirmations, you're not getting gratitude, you know? And that to me is probably not a good characteristic for a person to have, you know? Because I mean, like, if somebody's at their worst, you know, and you're fucking stepping up and you know, showing up and showing out for this person, and they can't acknowledge that and even just say, like, you know what, I know my life's like really shit, I know shit's chaotic, but like, I'm so fucking grateful for everything that you do, you know? And it doesn't even have to be anything big, right? But like, even just to communicate that gratitude of you showing up, like, what up, girl? are you agreeing with me or what? She's like, yeah, man, right? That's the least a person could do when their life's fallen as shit and you're showing up, you know? Well, can I suggest something, Kylie? Can you, if before you go making other plans, right? And this is just, look, I'm no one from my past. I'm no one to talk, right? But from who I am or who I am today, right? My values, my morals, and the way I go about things. End one thing before you start anything else, right? Like clean cut, no confusion, no messiness, none of that, right? You don't want any of that shit, right? Like finalize what's there if you're going to walk away. And I mean, the fact that you've already thought about it, right, is that's your intuition, babe. That's your intuition going, you know, I've got so much to fucking offer here, right? Like I've got so much nurturing. What up, girl? Right? You know, even Claire's like, man, what you doing, girl? Come here. You know, like if you're offering this, babe, like, you know, wait, you want to lie down? All right, go and do that then. Like it just I just think have a clean break first, okay? Before moving on to anything else. Let's have a look. Like, because again, you know, what somebody thinks about you, how they feel about you is very different to how a person will treat you, right? Or speak to you, or what they show you, right? Because, you know, a person can love to their level or their capacity of what, you know, of love. But it doesn't necessarily mean that translates to the other person, you know? What do you want, girl? What's your problem? Man, he's got so much baggage, right? There's so much baggage there. He's got control issues, potentially narcissistic to a degree, selfish, a poor leader. This isn't somebody that thinks about anybody else. 1010 sitting on my screen right now, right? This is, I would close out this cycle, right? Page of Cups in the reverse. This is a very, like, immature, one-sided kind of energy, okay? Lazy, don't want to put the work in, right? Go with your gut, right? Your gut told you to walk. That's exactly what you need to do, man. This situation is only going to lead you to unhappiness, right? Unhappiness, financial loss, right? Like sacrificing yourself to what? Heal this other person? No. Negative, right? Negative. Kaboom, baby, right? Tower's there. It's time to walk, right? It is absolutely time to walk. Okay, this is not somebody that you want to invest in. Again, somebody's foolish, selfish. This isn't even a person who thinks about you, right? This person's just gonna leave you fucking depleted, right? Absolutely depleted. Yeah, Spirit are like, Queen of Swords, that motherfucker, right? Off with his head, you know? Off with his head, babes. Off with his head. But make that clean cut before, you know, you get into anything else. And like, to be honest, right? Like, give yourself a little bit of time, right? Work out, you know, look, if you're at the stage where, you know, you understand why you got into this situation, you understand why you've been in it, why you've put up with certain things, why maybe, I don't know, this could be a pattern. Is this a pattern when it comes to relationships, right? If you haven't gone through that process, then I would advise not getting into anything new and just like taking a moment to just pause, reflect, refine, right? That was the message that we've been pulling for the past 2 days, right? And have a look at, you know, maybe what it is that gets you into situations with these types of energies or with this kind of energy, right? Because this could be a massive turning point for you if you wanted to, getting on like the goodwill, right? Or it could end up seeing you, you know, repeat a cycle, all right? So it's like, have a look to see maybe whether, you know, we need to, with the Star and the Hermit, like maybe we need to go within, do a little bit of healing, have a look at like, what are our patterns and behaviors as to why we even ended up in this situation to begin with, why we've stayed around so long, you know? Because there'll be something there for you to learn, for you to understand about yourself. So that way, you know, you can see that pattern before it forms again, you know? What red flags did you ignore the first time? You know, things like that. That's going to be really, really important. Miss Cleopatra. Princess. Hermits can show you how to hermit. You know, look, for a Leo, I do pretty damn good at hermiting, like, through most of my week, to be honest. Like, I do. I love my alone time. I love being on my own. I love, like, my peace and quiet, right? Like, I do. I fucking love it. Don't get me wrong. I like socializing when, you know, the mood calls for it. But essentially, like, nothing makes me happier than the sound of nothing in my personal space. What's up, little lady? What's up? Oh, I love you. Oh, so pretty. Oh, you're so pretty. I love you. Oh, I love Mama. I love you too. Yeah, I know, baby girl. I know. You are my beautiful princess. I just knew, right? See, I brought Smokey home and I was just like, we're not done yet. I'm missing something still. And then we got you. Yes, we did, baby girl. Yes. And then we got you, princess. And that's it. Mum's world was complete. You complete me. I just don't love when she shakes her drool on me. That's the bit that kind of gets me a bit put off. But yeah, I would basically just give myself some time to work out, you know, what the lesson there was, you know. Beautiful girl. Ralph, homie, for treats. See, look what Ralph did. You say thank you to Ralph? Say thanks, Ralph. Say thanks, Ralph, for the treats. Look, the treats. Treats. She's like, where? What? Thank you, homie. Love you. All right. If anybody else would like to jump in and grab a read, pop your question below. What? We're not playing. Oh no, she's like, no, Mum, you're not. I'm not finished with you. Just, you know, rubbing your hands all over me. All right. Where you going now? What you chasing? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me just let her out the studio so she go out with Smokey. Come on, baby girl. Off you go. Come on. Go on. Off you go, Smokey. Hello, Bubba. Beautiful boy. You keep her out of trouble now. You hear me? You hear me, son? He should hopefully keep her out of mischief. We'll see. We shall see. Absolutely, Jem. What can I read for you, beautiful? I swear my cat's my groupie, right? She's like a groupie. Fangirl. Yeah, I seen Ralph. Don't just shout at me. Homie. What can I read for you, beautiful? How are you going anyway? How are things going with you? Like, it's very rare that, like, when somebody has, like a story, right, or something that they're going through, like, I don't forget these things. I have a very, very good memory. Except for when I have a bad memory. Thanks for listening to your TED Talk. No worries, homie. Anytime, homie. Anytime. Anything for you, right? By the way, right, Ralph, like, I don't know. Do I need to, do we need to debrief on anything, homie? I don't know why I feel like either something's popped up, someone, or someone's gonna pop up, right? Surprise! Not that kind of a pop up, but I feel like somebody's energetically 333. Somebody's trying to manifest you, homie, right? Someone's trying to manifest some shit with you. If it hasn't happened yet, right, then just holler at me. Let me know. Yeah, Jen, what would you like? What am I reading about, beautiful? Just a general, or you got a particular question? Sounds good, homie. Sounds good. Let's go over that way. Let's get this one. Just let me know if it's just a general I'm doing for you, beautiful. Who's there? I need my rubber bag. Get another one. Oh, come on now. I wish I had go-go. I wish I had go-go gadget arms some days, you know. I've got to put together a basketball hoop this afternoon. Well, the rest of it anyway. When Harry gets back. How are you, darling? It has been a while. Yeah, absolutely. I've got Jen's just ahead of you, just waiting on clarification if she just wants a general or if she's got a particular question. And then, yep, I can do yours. Sam for general. Actually, I might keep this. Oh. That's not even, man, what are you doing, Kara? What are you doing, girl? Mixing my shit up over here. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Good, it's good. Jen, just need clarification, babe. You know, I might just quickly do Sam's first because we already know what Sam wants. Sam wants a general, so get myself some treats. Oh, thank you, right? So, I know, see, Cleo gets fucking treat money. What about me? What about me? Well, there you go. Thank you, darling. Appreciate that. All right, let's have a look. Sam, for your general. We'll wait for Jen to get back to us. Jen, you want a general? Let me know general. If you got a question, pop your question in, girl. Let's get it. All right, Sam, let's have a look. What's going on for you? Oh, Spirit's like, we got to go over here. We got to go over here. I don't know. Have you got to go somewhere, Sam? Is there somewhere you're going? Are you going somewhere? We got to go over here. What's over here, Spirit? Like, over here. All right. Alrighty. All right. I don't know why I'm just like, you know, like Sam I am. Dr. Zeus shit's going on in my head right now. I thank my 8-year-old son for that, right? My son's into all that. All right, let's have a look. Sam, what do we need to see here? Spirit, please, and thanking you. Okay, interesting. Interesting. There's definitely somewhere you need to go or move, right? There's some sort of movement here. We got 1, 2, 3 coming up in the reverse. Okay. So this is about like needing to take action. So there could be a need to take action. I don't know if maybe like you've been like a little bit hermity mode, self-protection mode, something. Okay. But it's like there's definitely a need for some sort of movement here. Okay. So again, either you could be trying to protect yourself, Sam, or Spirit want you to know that, like, as you take some sort of movement or as you move forward with something, you are going to be protected, right? So again, take what resonates. All right. Sam. Sam, we're glad you came back today, mate. I don't know. What are we overthinking here? So I don't know. There could be a little bit of overthinking, which is creating like some indecision here. Where we got this card: overthinking creates indecision and confusion. Adaptability and curiosity create optimism. Right. So I'm getting maybe like rigid, right? You could be a little bit rigid here. Personal development in the reverse. So there is something here that they want you to develop, right, within oneself. Okay. This has to do with something to do with healing here. Okay, healing and spiritual awareness through self-reflection and self-belief, right? Under that, with the 12th house in the reverse, right? Neptune being ruled to the 12th house, Pisces energy. So yeah, there could be something here, some limitations that may be sitting in your subconscious mind at the moment, Sam, which could be, again, like stopping you, or again, like creating some sort of overthinking here that could be sparking some sort of indecision, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the reverse too, right? So they really want you to get moving, right? I don't know where or what, moving on what. It's something to do with some sort of emotional, something to do with your emotions, right? So this could be about healing emotions, okay? Because water came out in the reverse. Emotions, intuition, relationships, spiritual, adaptive, depth, empathy, right? So, I don't know, you could be maybe like avoiding, yeah, Spirit's like avoiding some sort of emotions here, avoiding something. Oh, come on, Sam, you're killing me out here. Ninth house in the reverse. There, I want to say, like, I wanted to say as well, like, there could be something there, or again, like something that you're needing to educate yourself on here, or gain some sort of knowledge, wisdom, right? Higher wisdom here, right? In order to move through something, right? Venus in the reverse. So it's like it's impacting your ability, like, to attract things, to have an open heart, right? Libra in the negative aspects, extremes in mood, self-esteem, right? So Spirit, what's the guidance here? What do we want to guide Sam towards here? What would be a good move to make? And like, take those. Death and rebirth, baby, right? Time to put an end, right? Underworld here. Time to put an end to whatever that is, right? Scorpio in the positive aspects, independent, confident, resourceful. Okay, so there's about maybe needing to look at, you know, options here. Third eye blocked. So I don't know, Spirit could be trying to give you messages, and you could be struggling to like get the insight that Spirit are trying to give you, like some sort of wisdom here. Okay, Aries is coming up in the reverse too, so it's like, again, maybe not feeling confident, right, to make some sort of move either. Okay, and again, like, if this is tied to something to do with unhealed emotions, right, like, then, you know, it's time we look at whatever that is, right? It ain't gonna happen by magic, right? Autumn fall coming up in the reverse too. I don't know, Sam, are you still holding on to something maybe that we need to like let go of here? That's the kind of vibes that Spirit's given me, right? Yeah, baby, time to go within, right? It's time to go within. With the Three of Wands coming out in reverse, again, like, there could be a lack of growth here, like a little bit of stagnancy here, okay? And so I'm just getting this, like, it's time to dig a little bit deeper, right, Sam? Time to dig a little bit deeper here, right? It could be something to do with the past that you're needing to let go of and get out of this. I know, easier said than done, but like, time to come out of that melancholy, you know, bummed energy, right? If that's where you're at, right? Well, that's what Spirit's showing me, right? That's what Spirit's showing me. So dig deep, right? Time to dig deep into whatever this is. Clear it out, okay? Because whatever it's doing, it is creating a lot of confusion here, like emotional illusions as well, all right? So we don't want to be sitting in that energy, okay? Nine of Cups in the reverse, right? We want to be happy, right? So this is the chance to, you know, make some changes here, and again, like, have a new start, right? Or again, like, have that renewed energy, okay? feel a little bit more lighthearted or lighter on your feet, right? Now's the time to take, take advantage of that opportunity, all right? Now, Jen, did we get Jen's answer? Jen, girl, where you at, girl? Where's she at? I still need an answer. Sandra, how are you, beautiful? I don't know, Sam. Also, it could feel like, like once you open, right, like just a flood of emotions, right, like a tsunami of fucking emotions, right, like, and that's okay, one way or another, like it has to flow, right, it has to flow in order to like get through it, get past it, shift. All right, let's give these a good shuffle up. Yeah, possibly. I think that might have been happening like in one of the earlier live streams too, to be honest. King Ralph. I can't even say it like that. Homie. Now let's give these a good shuffle up. Good shuffle up. Sarah was having connection issues. Okay, was that who it was? I just remember somebody having someone having some issues. Got the roof repaired. One thing off the list. That's amazing. Good. Man, like just when I thought I was like getting one thing off my list, I was just like, man, all that. You ever spend a whole bunch of like time, energy, and effort like trying to like navigate a situation, right? Only to find out like you're still in the same position like after going through it all, and you're just like, so fucking now what? Now what? Jump through more fucking hoops? Jump through more hoops? Fuck no. Find a way around the fucking hoops. That's my next move, right? Find a way to make the hoops disappear. That's my next move. What hoops? Where? I don't see any fucking hoops to jump through. Man, have I told you guys how excited I am about Saturday? I am so excited about Saturday. No, I'm not the boss, right? You want the boss? Like you gotta get. There's a whole other phone line for that. If you've got any complaints, right? There's somebody else that you need to direct that to, right? I just work here. I just work here. I just work here. Well, that wasn't really what I was thinking, but yeah, I'm excited that I'm excited that my firstborn's turning 8. Not, right? Absolutely not. Do I wish he was still this big? Do I wish it was still that first time after being in pre and active labor for 5 days before he came the fuck out, right? And throw up gang signs. Do I wish we could go back to fuck yeah, right? Would I spend a whole nother night just not sleeping so I could stare at him? Yeah, I would, right? I would. Now he's big and lanky and he's got these big ass stomp of feet and, all these adult conversations and no, I've got the Queen of Wands Psychic Fair. So I've got that next month. I think I'm booked in for next month. I think I've got next month as well. And then I've got May off because I've got, the May one is on Mother's Day. And I was like, well, I should probably spend the day with my kids on Mother's Day. And I've also got the big 2-day Body Mind Psychic Expo, which is it's yearly event. So that's kind of like, I don't want to jam pack myself with events either, because they do wear you out and all the shit I got to pack and prepare and, but I'm excited because it's the first time we're doing like a twilight market on a Saturday night. Like normally they run on Sundays. So this is a little bit different. Kids will get to come and hang out, which is cool. So And they love that. They love that sort of stuff. So, but no, it'll be nice. Good atmosphere, and it's home territory. So good location, good crowd, like good people. It's yeah, where I first started actually like doing readings. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I mean, like, what are we calling you? B-Rob or Brob? And like, I don't know, like you've come in with this energy of like, do we know you, homie? You one of the homies? You one of the homies? You an OG? You have lots of decisions to make in the next month or so, and I'm just thinking all the time, trying to decide best course of action. Yeah, I get that, Sam. Like, I get that. And sometimes, like, when when you really want something to work out, to pan out, like you start like thinking about every different avenue, and then you just end up doing your own fucking head in, right? End up doing your own head in. I get it. I get it. And look, it could be as well a little bit of second guessing yourself too, Sam, and that maybe as well, like too much thinking, not enough like connecting to spirit and like allowing the intuition to guide you. Sorry, Sam, I only just saw that comment now. I don't even know if you're still here. But well, yeah, you're probably right, Sandra. The hoop will be there. But hey, if it's invisible and I can't see it, absolutely, Blue. Absolutely, my beautiful. What are we reading for you, girl? What's your question? Are you ready for the answer, right? Man, sometimes I'm not even ready for the answer. Spirit be out here giving us, right? I'm like, you want me to say what? You want me to do what? No. Oh, condensation made my coaster stick to my cup. What's up with this energy that's lingering? You might have to be more specific, girl, man. There's always energy lingering. All right, we'll have a look though. Is it a specific energy, right? Or is it just like energy? Is it energy or energy? Oh, don't. I'm gonna start like, singing bad 90s tracks. Please don't, Ralph. Please don't. What if I snag the hoop? What if I snag the hoop? What if I get the hoop before the hoop gets me, Sandra? Huh? Ever thought about that? All right, let's have a look. What's this? Energy. What's the energy? I don't know. Is it a person? Is it an energy? I don't know. What is this, spirit? What's she feeling? Oh my god, I fucking snorted. Oh my god, Tia. Stop. No. No. Virgos, right? Virgos, you two, just stop it. Just stop it right there, Virgo. I swear. All every Virgo man that I know, right? And like, there's 3 of you that I'm close with. I swear, I can't tell the difference between you guys and like upright fire signs. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's have a look, Blue. What do we got? Hey. Okay. What is this energy? A missed opportunity for success, a bad decision. Who made a bad decision? Who's making bad decisions around you? Somebody here could have, somebody around you, Blue, could have, or could feel like they've missed some sort of opportunity when it comes to a business, financial success, right? Because somebody like made some sort of bad decision here, a poor decision. This could have like somebody wasn't as good a leader as what they thought they were. It's like doom and gloom energy, like a little bit gloomy, right? A little bit gloomy. I don't know, somebody around you, Blue, and this could just be something that you're picking up on, right? Like somebody around you could feel like, well, first of all, they could feel like shit's caving in on them, man. Like, look at all that shit piled up, right? Look at all that shit. But it's piled up right in front of the door, right? So, I don't know, somebody's piled up some shit right in front of a door, and it's like, now they're like, ah, fuck, right? Now what do I do? Yeah, there was an end to something because somebody didn't pour into something the way maybe they should have, okay? It's leaving somebody feeling like pessimistic, like emotionally withdrawn. There's something here that somebody needs to learn though, right? I feel like this is potentially a repeat cycle. And now whoever this individual is could also be struggling to balance things out. I get a lot of unhappiness, right? Like a lot of unhappiness. Looks like a hoarder. Looks like a hoarder. What do you reckon the top 3 signs for hoarding are, right? I wonder if there's like a poll for that. Yeah, it's like somebody's got no option now but to like walk away from whatever this was, right? So penny pinching too. Now this person's got to hold back, right? Can't spend the way that they maybe want to, would like to, you know? And this person's emotions are like all over the shop. Yeah, somebody made a bad investment or a bad investment decision, right? Something of that nature, okay? Didn't maintain some sort of like boundaries, or somebody maybe like said yes to the wrong thing, something of that kind of nature. And it's just, yeah, you're picking up the energy of like somebody who's like pressed, stressed, depressed, you know? And you're not impressed, that's for sure. You're not impressed. Does Blue need to do anything in regards to this? Nope. Just, nope. Nope. No, you don't. Nah. Focus on your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, right? Keep on keeping on, girl, right? Just keep on keeping on, you know? Keep on keeping on. I don't know, did somebody think something was like a guarantee here? Like they were going to guarantee, like they were guaranteed some sort of success or something, right? Like somebody got too ahead of themselves, you know? It's a tie you're struggling to cut, right? Well, I mean, we did see that Queen of Swords, right? That is about, you know, chop, chop, girl, chop, chop, right? Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Yeah, that it's like your energies are going 2 different directions, babe. They're going in 2 different directions. I would say, like, as well, this person can also have or has a tendency to like manipulate shit as well, or like be like emotionally manipulative as well, like maybe to get their way, or but yeah, Spirit are like, pack your bags, girl, pack your bags, right? Pack your bags. Time to pack your bags. And I mean, pack lightly, right? If you're getting on a motorbike, you probably can't be carrying this suitcase on there, but you know, so pack lightly, all right? Just be careful, like this person doesn't want to you know, trying to like, I was like, just be careful this person doesn't emotionally manipulate you into like, you know, working together with them to make some shit happen, blah, 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 blah. Like, you just, that's the kind of energy where like, yeah, you're just going to end up upset, you know? You're just going to end up feeling upset here if you work together with this person, and like things wouldn't be in balance. They'd be very, very out of balance, where it's like, yeah, you don't, you know what decision to make, right? You know what decision to make. Thought you'd just check in again. Like, has it changed, Spirit? No, girl, still the same. Still exactly the same. Lessons are, if you learn to see them as a blessing, right, then yeah, everything is a blessing, right? Everything's a blessing. Again, that's if you want to see it that way. All right. But seriously, I'm curious to know now. Can we get Google up? Hey Google. What? So, what star signs are hoarders? Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra. I mean, Taurus doesn't kind of surprise me because, like, they're all about, like, possessions and, you know, we're like, even if it's broken, right, we've got it, right, it's ours, we still have something, right, so it's like, you know, Libra energy, same, you know, like, just wants, right, you know, the abundance, the fruitfulness of life. Cancer, why are you sentimental, right? You're a sentimental hoarder. I'm on the cusp, baby, so I can resonate with that. I can resonate. And Scorpio, who often secretly, right? Secret clutter hoarders, right? They tend to keep hidden stashes of items, right? Probably like stashes of illegal substances. And I'm sure. Love you, Scorpio. Acting as they like to act as extreme minimalists, or like hoarders with no middle ground. Like, so like one extreme to the other, right? But they'll secretly hoard things and stash things to keep their secrets, right? Interesting. Yeah, interesting. So my grandfather, my father's father, who was a Virgo, he was what I would call an organized, neat hoarder. And I mean, he collected some weird shit, right? Like bread tags, you know, like bread tags that yep. And all sorts of weird, crazy shit. But he was like an organized hoarder, you know, like you could go into his shed and you could clearly see all the shit he'd hoarded. And it was in this tiny little fucking shed and all perfectly in jars and all lined up, and you know, and then there was his son, the trash yard hoarder, right? Where it's just like a shit tip, and you're like, you got to be careful, like you don't kill yourself while you're just trying to, I just need to get to that thing over there, right? But I've got to get over like all these piles of shit, right? Never seen anyone accumulate so much useless garbage, right? Yeah, look, I keep like some sentimental things. I've got like a keepsake box which I keep, you know, certain things in. I've got keepsake boxes for the kids as well. You know, eventually they can decide what do they want to keep, what do they want to throw away. But yeah, like for me it's got to be like contained. I can't just, you know, like I'm like halfway in between, right? Because sometimes I just like everything like almost sterile, right? Like nothing on benches, and then you come out into the studio and it's like it's set up for function, for use. Like everything's accessible. Like the table that I've got over that side of the room, you know, all set up with all my oils and all my candle making products and like all the shit that I do, you know, like my candle work and all that sort of stuff, you know, that's all set up there, but it's all like everything's out accessible, like ready to go. In my room, it's all kind of like neat and put away. In the kitchen, it's all neat and put away. Lounge room, neat and put away. You know, certain things. But like, same with like the the shed, right, where I do all the jewelry stuff. Like everything's out and on display, you know, so I can get to it. So again, it just depends. Like when it's a space that I've got to work in, then I kind of like everything out open and like accessible. I know where it is and you just grab it. And it does kind of look like a functional mess, right? It's a neat functional mess, but it's still, there's a lot, you know, like it's a lot. There's a lot to look at in this room in particular. Good. Wait, who checks the egg? What? What are you going and checking in other people's fridges for? You hungry? Somebody get DR some grapes. He's given all the grapes away. He gave me all his grapes. Poor man's got no grapes left, right? Somebody get the man some some grapes and a palm leaf. You can't be just going in other people's fridges and shit, you know? That's one thing I do. I like to clean out the fridge before I go grocery shopping. You know, like I don't want to put new shit in with old shit. Gotta clean that. Actually, I gave the fridge a really good clean like about 3 weeks ago. Like, you know, wiped all the shelves out, like did the full clean, right? I mean, my pantry's pretty OCD. Everything is like in containers. It's all labeled. Everything's, you know, stacked and yeah, that's a bit different, my pantry. But yeah, the fridge can get kind of messy sometimes. Poor Harry's got like this one little section on the top shelf just for like his shit. And then the rest of it's just like me and the kids. First in, first out. Yeah, like, look, I'm not going to lie. There was, you know, 4 different variations of pickled cucumbers and gherkins and all that shit in my fridge. I was like, really? Like, I think these have been here more than a year. I'm just tossing every jar because we haven't used them. So, you know. Well, no. So when the kids are here, I cook for everybody. When the kids aren't here, I don't cook shit. I don't cook. I will just, you know, eat whatever's there. What the kids have left, right? Whatever's left over that the kids haven't taken. Maybe every now and again we might get takeaway, but you know, he might do some noodles, right? Like some cup noodles or something like that. I remember when, you know, the first few times it was like, oh, like he'd ask like permission to like use the kettle, and I'm like, oh my god, oh it's all right if I can I just have some boiling water? I'm like, do you know what that thing is in the kitchen, mate? It's a kettle, right? Fill it up, flick the switch, go for it, right? Like, but you know, and then he's got his girlfriend, so I'm sure they go out and do dinners and whatever. But yeah, he certainly doesn't cook. I mean, he watched the chops on the barbecue the other night while I had to go in and make the salad and do all the rest of the shit. But he flipped them a little bit, but he made sure that he was like, "Is this all right?" Yeah, because he knows, right? Like, don't fuck with my barbecue, right? Like, don't you be fucking with my barbecue. I don't usually let anybody cook on my barbecue, right? I'm very particular, right? The way I like my barbecued meats, right? Very picky. Yeah, I know. Just use the kettle, right? Just use the kettle. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't still ask to use a bowl and a fork when he needs one, right? Yeah, I hate. Yeah, there's a like a crispiness that you want on the outside of a chop. You know, you want that fat like nice and rendered, and you know, like. But yeah, you want it to still be like juicy on the inside, right? So when you trust me, there's. I don't know, this whole theory you men have, right? Like that you guys like know how to like cook a barbecue like better than, you know, us women do. I don't know, man. Right? Like my ex was fucking tragic on any kind of cooking, any cooking. Like I used to be like, just don't cook the steaks. I'll do that. I'll handle that. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, don't touch my barbecue, right? Don't touch my barbecue. I mean, I'm surprised I let Darren in my kitchen still after all the mess he makes in there. He cooks good food though, right? He cooks a good meal. It just makes a whole fucking bunch of mess that gives me anxiety while he's doing it, right? Like I start having like heart palpitations and, you know. Well, that's weird. I don't know, maybe you still banned, blocked somehow, right? Like YouTube's like, we don't even want your money, girl. Oh shit. Hey, beautiful, how are you? Wow, we can't forget. We can't forget the grapes, right? We can't forget the grapes. Remember, not green ones, right? Not green ones. She wants like, you know, the red ones or the pepper ones, right? We want some color in our grapes. We want some color in them. And I just find the red ones or like the pepper ones like sweeter, you know. You want to go next? What you want, homie? You got a question for me? Yes, sir. Ralph, how can I help you? Yeah, I agree, right? I agree. Oh god, he's behind again, isn't he? He's like fucking behind. I can tell. I can tell he's behind. Oh, man, spirits like me. How you can't, man. Woo. Don't even look at me like that, man. Don't even. Oh, my spirit guides is like, yeah, she just loves those. She just loves those love messages. Love messages. All right, beautiful. Let's see what we've got for love messages. Thank you for your super chat. Now, don't be getting upset with me, right? Like sometimes spirit don't give you what you want, but they will give you what you need, right? They will give you what you need. They will give you what you need. All right. Where would you like me to go first, spirit? All right. Okay. What's that in regards to, spirit? There is something particular that spirit do want to address with you, okay? And it does have to do with your stability, right? Like your independent stability. But let's see what's coming out for love. Give me more, Spirit. Give me more, Spirit. Spirit's like... okay. Let's say it like this, right? There doesn't look like there's anything like coming in, right? Coming towards you, okay? So I just seen what you wrote. There seems to be something here, right, that there's like two things, right? I'm getting two things out of all these cards, right? So they want you to get more discipline when it comes to like your success, like your financial success, all right? And like what you're doing to stabilize your own material world, okay? This is going to put you in an energy of like magnetic attraction or attraction energy, right? It's like there's like two things that they want you to look at here, which is your stability, but also we've got the Four of Cups coming out with the Four of Swords, with the Three of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. There's something here where it's like there's still something here. You could still be a little bit clouded when it comes to like, I don't want to say just a past experience, right? Like, but past experiences, again, connections, past experiences. And it has something to do with like the amount that you try to carry in situations, right? It's like I'm getting this energy with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, right? It's like you get, I don't know, are we getting stuck, or do we get stuck, or in the past have we gotten stuck with like you're the mum and they're the child? Like that's the kind of energy that this is sort of like it's almost like with the Eight of Swords, like you want to lock, like you need to lock these energies out and just like pile up against the door. So, but it's something to do with, there's something here that they still, if you've been on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey, then again, this is something that they're going to want you to look at first, right? Unless you want to manifest a lesson, but it's like, I'm getting this like, you know, like you're the mum, they're the kid kind of thing. Yeah. There's still, I'm going to say it like this. In order for you to truly be, because the energy I'm getting from you, or the vibes I'm getting from you, is what you're trying to manifest. Like, isn't just stock standard, right? You've put thought into this. Like you've actually put thought into, what you would want moving forward, right? And so if you've either written that out, spoken that out, sat with spirit and hashed that out, like, then this could be like, again, like they're putting you through like the course, basically, right? Because there's something here that like, it's like we need to like complete something. We need to complete something here before we can get into that like magnetic energy to attract in the right thing. I'm just getting like, yeah, very, very immature energies that either like make you feel trapped or make you feel caught up, right? But it's like you end up having to do like too much, right? Things never grow. Like you don't get what you want out of these situations. You get nothing but heartbreak, right? And burdens. You might feel like with that 4 o'clock, like you might feel like you're missing out on something, right? But I don't get the sense of like, you know, spirit aren't giving me like that you are missing out on something, you know? You're not missing out on anything right at the minute. But I think spirit have like, you know, concerns as to like what would happen if it's like if they gave you what you wanted, right? Like you might not be strength in the reverse, the tower in reverse. There's still something here, like again, like there's still some changes or some sort of, I want to say like a false narrative even, maybe that you've told yourself, right? Like, so again, if it's that sort of thing where yeah, that's what it, you know what spirit want you to really, really do? I'm just saying your loyalty. What up, homie? There's a bit more self-love that work that needs to be done, because again, like whatever you've asked for, it's whatever you've communicated. See, in the Eight of Wands, whatever you've communicated to spirit, if that was to come in and you were to like, you know, go forward towards it, you might very quickly, or somebody might very quickly end up like walking away. I don't know if there's like still maybe some, yeah, like you were manipulated a lot, right? Like you were manipulated a lot. There could still be like some thought patterns here. Like there could be like some other fears and limitations that we're needing to like overcome first, so that we don't end up like in, and because again, like, I mean, you know, like it would have taken time probably before that energy showed itself, right? Like in the beginning, it would have been like, oh yeah, everything's all good, this is great, blah, 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 until next minute you're like, you know, realizing that shit's fucking wrong, right? But I feel like and this could even play out in the subconscious mind, right? Because there is something here to do with like self, right? It's like there's still, you know, deep emotional healing, right? There could still be some things like you're needing to like express, right? But you know, with 1, 2, 3 in reverse next to Venus attraction energy, it's like don't make any moves just yet, okay? With Summer coming out in the reverse, which in the upright is vitality, joy, growth, abundance, optimism, peak of energy. Like it's like and not to say you won't ever be ready, but it's like there's something that spirit needs you to look at here and get like really, really clear on. Right, and this could be like something that was like drummed into you, right? That again, it could be playing out on a conscious level and you're aware of it. It could be on a subconscious level, but either way, it's like spirit are like you're not quite at that point where. Yeah, it's like don't go making any plans like that, right? Because you might end up like attracting in the wrong energy right now. Does that make sense? Okay, there's still, I don't want to say it like that, right? I mean, that Six of Swords, like we're packing our bags and like we're up and out of there. But there could just be like, I don't want to say it like that, but residual baggage, right? Like residual abuse, right? Like that's again like playing out, right, with something that I want to say like this could even be shit that if you shit talk yourself, right, like if there's any shit talking of yourself, things like that, then again, like that's going to bring in something that you probably don't want. It's like they want you to ground yourself out first, right? They want you to feel comfortable with communicating yourself, expressing yourself, right? 555 sitting on my screen here with 155 next to it. You know, like this is about like a deep shift within oneself in order to align with the right thing to bring in, because otherwise it could end up triggering some old wounds and shit, and you don't really want to go down that path, right? You don't. To go, to go that long, like being on your own as well, you may, it might even be like a lack of boundaries there with that Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's just like, there's something that, again, like death and rebirth, there's something that needs to be still like let go of here, okay? I'm gonna say with this King of Swords, I don't know if you've done any therapy, right? Again, like if you're into that sort of thing, but it might be time to maybe like talk with somebody, right? And go through like what could be the potential, things, because there's some, like, again, fears that we need to let go of, or some things that maybe you're not aware of or picking up on. Because again, like, I don't know why am I picking up? You want something, and like you've asked spirit for something, right? This isn't just like, I just want a man, right? Like you've asked for something greater than that. So it's like, needing to, like, again, like really dissect, right, whatever this is, okay? I feel like intuitively, like you kind of, like, if it's not like you kind of know what I'm talking about, right? Like you're aware of what I'm talking about. Like you're not completely unaware of it, is what I'm saying to you, right? But it's just, I know you're ready for that new beginning, right? But with that world coming out in reverse like that, you might not end up being as happy as what you think you're going to be, right? By having a new beginning. I mean, shit, you've already held back for that long. You might as well, like, dig as deep as you can into, like, whatever underlying damage has been done from that past experience, right? It's like, again, like, dissect it, intellectual, because again, you don't want to find yourself in a situation where, like, you regret moving forward, and then, like, you're even more guarded, or then, like, you're pessimistic about it. Like, you're already at a good place. You got no fucking problems from anybody else right now. This is still, like, the best time to look at that, right? Once you've done that, whatever you're trying to manifest, it, like, you're gonna be blown away by it, right? Because it's going to be the completion of a massive cycle, something huge. It's going to be like, you're going to feel like, fundamentally, you will feel different. You will feel the energetic shift. People will notice it on the outside. It will show in like various areas of, but it's like right now, Spirit, like, we don't want you to make, like, or make an investment here with something, right? And then, it turns out to be another negative experience that all of a sudden, like, there's another layer of something to fucking have to deal with here, right? So find, like, what works for you, though, because again, like, not everyone's a therapy person, like, but find whatever's going to work for you, right? I don't know why I'm also getting, like, kinesiology might be an avenue, right? If you've never heard of it, go look up kinesiology. It's, again, like, you might find alternative therapies, but we want to let go of anything, that is going to, we want to let go of anything that's going to hold us back. Because again, like, you still don't know what's going to trigger you, right? And if you're not ready to face those triggers with a person, do it in a more gentle manner, right? In a controlled environment where you're safe, right? But don't write it off, right? So I'm not saying that at all, right? But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And you will get there. Like, that's the thing. With dedication, right? With discipline and, like, commitment to it. But it's like Spirit wants you to really, like, ground yourself, right? Like, find who you truly are. Not who you've been told you are. Not who you were made to feel you are. Like, get to know who you really are and start loving that that person that you see, you know, wholeheartedly, right? Because that's going to as well, like, give you the confidence in the choices that you make as well, right? Because you might end up like getting in your head, right? Overthinking situations because, you know, if we're reflecting back on our past decisions, you know, some man, whew, I shouldn't feel comfortable making any, right? But it's like once we start making better ones, once we start like digging into that shit and we're like, you know what? I trust myself enough to know I'll dig into my shit, right? And like get through it, right? So then I can trust myself when I start making like big decisions or like important decisions moving forward. Because you may have issues trusting yourself even because of past choices. So, you know, work with it a little bit longer. Work with it a little bit longer because what you've asked for, like spirit can't deliver that to you yet, right? And you don't want to just open the doors to anything, but you asked for something like specific. Why am I doing this all day today, right? But you've asked something specific, quite specific, and spirit have actually listened to what that is, right? That's why it's going to, you're going to find that you probably don't just cross, you know, it doesn't just happen easy, right? Because what you've asked for, spirit are trying to deliver it to you, you know? It just doesn't always happen the way that we feel that it should or the way that we'd like it to. Sometimes it's a bit more brutal, okay? But yeah, sacral chakra in the reverse, first house in the reverse, you know? So the way you see yourself, the way you feel about yourself, your emotions, right? That's a little bit blocked up at the moment. So, you know, you might be a bit guarded towards certain things, you know? So just work with it a little bit longer. When you feel that shift, you know, then you can open up to it, right? Then put yourself out there and call that in, okay? But it's time to be like analytical, objective about the situation, right? And find something that's going to help you to actually like, you know, strategically navigate through whatever that is, okay? I hope that helps, beautiful. I do hope that helps. But I just feel like yeah, you're on the verge of like a big shift if that's what you want, you know. You're welcome, beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. All right, Ralphie. Did I just call you Ralphie? Ralphie. Ralphie. Just waking up. Look out, Libra is just waking up, just rolling out of bed. Now it's all good. I mean, I know you're working some weird, wild hours, right? All right, Ralph, general, just a general, I'll just take a general. I don't know why the fuck I said that like that, homie man. I don't ask me, right? Don't ask me. It's very late in the afternoon. What are we getting? I don't know why I want to say, Ralph, somebody didn't think you had it in you, buddy, right? Somebody didn't think you had it in you, right? My Ralph ain't no motherfucking puppet, right? He might seem all calm, cool, you know, all chilled the fuck out, kick back, relax, right? But don't you underestimate my Ralph, right? Somebody underestimated you, Ralph. You're welcome, Sam. You too. You have a good sleep. Somebody, Ralph, man, somebody thinks very, very highly of themselves, homie. Very highly of themselves. Very fucking highly of themselves. And I don't know why. I don't fucking know why, right? But, like, somebody didn't think you had it in you, baby. Eight of Wands, baby, I'm telling you. Hey, Ralph, can we talk? Can we just talk? Can we just talk, Ralph? I see things from where you're at now, Ralph. Like, I can see what you're talking about. Bitch, please, right? Don't make me fucking slap you, right? I'll slap you all the way out the fucking country, right? Page of Cups in reverse, right? Woo! Don't even, man. Don't even mess with my Ralph, right? Let me know everything's going to be okay, Ralph, right? I'm going to need you to forgive me. Ralphie, I need you to forgive me. You've been so quiet, baby, right? You've been so quiet on me. Yeah. Yeah, he knows. Ralph knows. Ralph knows he ain't said shit. Because Ralph's been moving on here, right? That's what Ralph's been doing. Woo! You got the power, Ralph, right? You got the upper hand in this situation. Look, Queen of Coins in the reverse, right? Like, don't even get me started on you, right? Death in the reverse, man. That shit is still the fucking same, right? Still the fucking same. Why are you thinking about our Ralph? Ralph, because baby, you're the emperor, right? You're the emperor, Ralph. So stressed out. Ralph doesn't want to be around me. Ralph doesn't want to work together. Ralph don't want to, no, man. Ralph chasing the bag, baby. Ralph's chasing the fucking bag, right? Ralph's chasing his dreams, his goals, his dreams, right? I'm telling you, like, you are heavy on somebody's mind, right? Ralph, you were an emperor even then, right? You just didn't recognize it at that point, right? That's all you needed to do, was recognize the truth of who you were, okay? No. Over my dead body, right? Over my dead body. But, like, you know, still thinking about that Two of Cups with the King of Wands, right? You know? Still thinking about... Oh, see, like, Spirit's like, oh. The Moon. What you doing out here in secret, right? What you doing out here in secret? Three of Cups in reverse. Ain't no secret, right? Ralph knew. In fact, probably a lot of people know, okay? Oh, my Lord. Ralph, this one's heavy in your energy right now. Heavy in your energy right now. What you creeping around Ralph's energy for? Mind you, do I need to... Do you know what this goddess is called? Just check this, right? Selene, right? Which means the moon, right? But... You get what I'm saying? The sun in reverse. Like dark, shady. Fuck up out of Ralph's. Yeah, that's because Ralph's manifesting, right? Ralph's manifesting. Yeah, man, you're lucky you're all the way over there, girl. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Magician in reverse, right? Are you... Whoo! I'm telling you, you better get that energy off Ralph right now, right? You better get that fucking energy off Ralph right now, right? I'm serious. Is she? Spirit, is she? She better not be. She better not be out here doing that. Ralph, man. Dude, we got to teach you how to do some return to sender. Right? Return to sender. Looks like somebody out here has been like, you know, trying to do some shit. Trying to do some shit? Yeah. Seven of Swords. Magician of Seven of Swords. I'm going to say it like this, right? Whatever you've sent to Ralph, my ancestors are going to grab that off him, right? They're going to put that on you times 10 times 10 times 10, right? You and your filthiness, right? You taint the tarot community. It's because you walked away, right? Because you've walked away. Because you've walked away. She's trying to get you to, like, yeah, she's trying to get you to, yep. Oh, choose me, baby, choose me, right? Choose you for what? The goodwill? The goodwill bag? It's because you pulled back your energy, right? Oh, heartbroken. Stop sending that fucking energy to Ralph, man. It's bouncing straight off him. Man, this is what's so stupid, right? About people like that, right? When you start sending energy like that to somebody that doesn't fucking deserve it, you do two things, right? You cop that fucking energy back, but you know what you start doing? Oh, open up more opportunities, right? For that person that you're trying to fuck over, the person that you're trying to send that energy to. That's all these individuals do, right? Not protected, right? You're not protected. Your spirit team probably whooping your own ass, right? Probably whooping your own ass, girl. Don't fuck around with Ralph. Wants a cake and eat it fucking too, right? Trust me, she's had enough fucking cake. She's had enough fucking cake. Yeah. Temperance and the Page of Coins, right? Spirit have been, again, like balancing out or helping to balance out your manifestations. From that minute, Ralph, that you walked away, best decision that you could have made, right? That is a karmic, right? A serious fucking karmic. And the fact, right, that karmic individual is in this fucking industry, right? Talking like she knows some fucking shit, right? It is what's even more disgusting, right? That's what fucked me off from the get-go, right? That's what fucked me off from the get-go. How are you going to be up here talking about other people's karmic situations, right? When you're out there fucking creating them yourself, right? Living double lives and shit. That's fucking hypocrisy, right? Spirit don't protect individuals like that. But then you want to sit there and fucking the Magician in Reverse, Seven of Swords motherfuckers too, huh? Not very clever, are you, sweetheart? Not at all. Not at all, man, because Spirit are going to keep coming in and balance anything you fucking send, right? Spirit is going to flip that shit, right? They're going to flip that shit into something for him. Ooh, I'm mad. You know why I'm mad, Ralph? Because this is what I love. This is what I love, right? This isn't just my job, my business, my career. Like, this is what I love, right? And for someone like that to take something that I fucking love, right? And turn it into something so fucking putrid for their own fucking needs, right? Selfishness, right? Having your cake and fucking eat it too, right? No. And then trying to talk about other people's karmics. Like, where the fuck do you get off, right? Like, where the fuck do these people get off? What else does Ralph need to see? Spirit's like, Ralph doesn't need to see anything else, right? Ralph knows exactly where he's at. That's the thing, Ralph, you know exactly where you're at. You do. You know exactly where you're at. Justice, order, wisdom. Yeah, it gave you wisdom, right? It gave you wisdom. I'll say there could be a situation that is leading into a deeper commitment too, right? But you take your time, right? You take your time, right? You're the emperor. You choose, okay? Finally standing up for whatever. Ralph, it's not only that, man. Like, you're leading by example, right? To anyone that is close to you, that knows you, right? You are like a prime example of like turning around a situation like that, getting the fuck out of it, and like diving head first, right, into that manifesting energy, you know? Prime example. Continue to lead by example, right? Baby, you got, yeah, abundance, right? Abundance coming in. And you know that. You know the potential that you have. Now all you gotta do is nurture it, right? You're on the right track and keep moving forward, baby. Keep moving forward. That's all you need to know, Ralph, right? But that fucking energy, man, from the second, like you didn't even ask me for a read, and I was already like, I know the energy, right? When you're my homie, right? When we're connected like that, I know, I can feel what's around you like that, you know? Oh shit, yeah, right? Making money moves, baby, you know? It's just, you know, somebody took you for a fucking fool. Somebody took you for being weak, being somebody that can manipulate, somebody that was confused, right? Somebody that wouldn't get it. Like who the fuck does she think she is that you wouldn't walk away, right? Fucking out there with her cake and eating it too. Like, stop eating fucking cake, you know? Stop eating cake. You're gonna turn fucking diabetic in a minute, right? Trying to get fucking too much. But don't you be out there fucking reading about other people's karmic situations, man, when you're like fucking balls deep in fucking karmic situations, right? Fucking Oof. I can't stand people like that in this industry, right? I cannot. I cannot. This isn't like oh, you know, like acting out a little bit. This is like full blown balls deep in a fucking karmic situation, creating more karmic situations, and then talking about other people's karmic relationships, right? Reading into shit like you know something. Man, shut the fuck up, right? Sit down. Go get another job or something, right? A cake eating job. Sorry, it's offensive, right? To all the people that are on this platform, right? That are in the spiritual community, that have morals, that have values, right? I'm not saying they're fucking perfect, man, because no one's fucking perfect, right? Me, far from perfect, right? But I'm not out here trying to create fucking karmic-y situations like that, right? Pretending like I've got some sort of fucking right to be commenting on somebody else's shit, right? You get what I'm saying? Talk about some shit when you actually fucking, like, you know, leave the situation that you're in before you go diving into other situations, right? And following people around, right, all over the YouTube platform, making sure nobody else is getting their attention. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's disgusting. You know, it used to shit me to fucking tears when she used to follow you in here. I felt like saying to her, you know what, Selena, get the fuck out of my channel, man. Get the fuck out of my energy, right? But I did. I was a good friend. I didn't push. I was just like, homie, worried about you, love you, you know. I had faith in you, though. I had faith, right? I had faith that you would come to your fucking senses and see, right, what you were allowing in your energy, and it was nothing but fucking filth, man. Absolute fucking filth. But it used to shit me to tears having her fucking energy anywhere near my channel, right? Following you around, like making sure you're being fucking good. Yeah, why don't you go tell your husband what you've been up to, girl, right? Why don't you go tell your husband about all the men you've been flirting with all fucking day, right? Bitch, please. And now you want to be like, oh, I can't believe Ralph actually walked away, right? That's because Ralph isn't you, right? That's because Ralph has morals. Ralph has value. He knows his worth. He upholds those morals and values. Surprised. On top of it, like it wants to, like, you know, be like thinking, oh, like you're so good that Ralph should have stayed. Man, fuck up out of here. Sorry for those of you guys that don't understand the backstory about all that, but I'm very passionate about certain things, certain topics, right? And for me, don't talk about karmic relationships, man. When you're doing karmic shit like that, you're not qualified, man. You're not, and it's offensive to those of us who, this is what we love, you know. This is what we love. This means something to us. It's not just, you know, to have people all up our fucking asses, right? Like feeding us fucking cake from every different motherfucking bakery out there, right? All right, I'm stopping. I love you, homie. You see, she'd rather die for the homies, right? She'd rather die for the homies, you know? But that's the thing, right? It's like with anyone. You get to a point where, you know, you're in a shitty situation like that, man, and you don't pull yourself out after, like, the gentle nudges and reminders, you know, seeing shit, right? That's when I pull out, man, because I can't, you know, I can't support shit like that forever, you know. But man, like Ralph is one of them. Like, I just knew I had faith. That's why I didn't have to give him the hard word and be like, homie, you know. I knew he'd fucking see his fucking worth and know that he was creating his own delays, right? But don't you be throwing no fucking spells. Don't even be trying to dabble no candles, girl, man. Don't you even try, right? Don't you even fucking try. Don't even try, man, because my spirit team will whoop your fucking ass out here too, right? We'll send my Virgo grandfather. He's oh man. You know what? I could just imagine the verbal talking down to my Virgo grandfather would have given an energy like that. Now I know where I get that shit from, because, man, my grandfather used to he did not hold back, right? When he had an opinion, it would just come out, right? He didn't care if he offended anyone. He just had to say what he had to say, man. Like, you know, He did it from the goodness of his heart. He did, right? He meant well. He just had no tact, you know? Had no tact. All right, last call. Last call, homies. This will go and be my last one. Who wants to be lucky last up in here? Yeah, that's it. He came to his senses. Now he's coming to his dollars, 100%. Because that shit didn't make no dollars or cents, right? It didn't. Because she's, that's what I mean. Like spirit, not even dark entities want to work. They're like, man, we don't fucking touch that, man. She don't, that's what I mean. Like energies like that, it's just, nah. You're not getting away with that shit, right? But yeah, just try it on my watch, girl. Just try it. Just try it. And it's like she thought you would have come back by now, Ralph. You would have you would have come back by now, right? Like I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is, man. Right? She's let way too many people gas her up and fucking pump her up. I don't know what fucking mirror work and fucking affirmation she's out there doing, right? But yeah, to think that you would have crawling back to her, right? Well, you been out there doing fucking love spells on him and shit. All right, interesting. But yeah, it's like, why hasn't he communicated yet? Why hasn't my Virgie communicated? Because man, Virgo's out here fucking doing some shit, right? Virgo's out here doing some shit. And besides, you're a hoe. That's why. That's why. Because you're a hoe. That's why. You ain't divine. You're not divine. You're not tapped in. You're not fucking psychic. You're not a medium, right? You're nothing. You're another one of these fucking card fiddlers, right? You might as well go fucking work at the casino, girl. At the poker tables, right? You might as well be a card dealer, right? Sit at those blackjack tables or some shit, yeah? That's it. That's all you are. And the only reason why you could, Ralph, is because you detached from that. Because see, you couldn't manifest anything when you were with that, right? We all live and we learn, right? Went through my own experience like that, didn't I too, homie, right? I was just like, where the fuck do I feel like I just want to die every day right now? Life's been so good for like 2.5 years and all of a sudden, right? I just fucking don't want to get out of bed today. I don't want to deal with anything anymore, right? Why is nothing good happening in my life? Yeah, well, that's how you know, right? When shit starts going fucking south for you when you're connected to energies, right? When you feel depleted after a conversation, when you feel annoyed by a person's energy, right? Like, they're all signs, right? They're spiritual signs. When you can't manifest, you can't create, right? You feel zapped. That's again, energy high. And whether these people do this shit knowingly or not, man, I don't give a flying fuck, right? Why have we all had to look at ourselves? You know what I mean? Because it's what you do, right? It's what you do. Yeah, she thought you were like, you know, like you're just playing, right? He'll come back around. Never, please never ever let a hoe ruin your birthday ever again, right? Never. Never. All right, what do they say, right? You can't make a whole housewife, right? Exactly. The second you walked away, right? Second you walked away. That is, again, another strong indication, right? So if you're ever questioning something, you have a questioning like, is it this, right? Just walk away for a hot minute, baby. If shit starts to change, you're like, it was that, right? It was that. I mean, you know, I've told you guys this story about wanted to create an oracle deck, right? 5 years. Couldn't do it while I was with my ex-husband. The second I was like, bitch, I'm getting a fucking divorce, right? Within the 3 days after that decision, right? Bang, deck manifested, right? The idea, the information, the artwork, off to the printers. 3 days, Bang, right? And I was like, finance is getting better. Ideas flowing. I wonder. I wonder, could Spirit have been holding back, right, all this good shit, so that I didn't pour all that good shit that Spirit want to pour into me into somebody else? I think so. I think so. And you'll see it, you know, anytime that you're connected to any energies, right, that aren't meant to be around you, you'll notice it in one way or another, right? So if you're someone that looks at like the statistics of things, right, you'll notice it in the statistics. You'll notice it in your finances. You'll notice it in your energy levels, right? You'll notice it in, you know, the lack of ideas, right, or inspiration. You'll notice it on so many different levels. All you got to do, pull that one thing out of your life, right? If all of a sudden shit changes, that was the problem. That was the blockage. That's what Spirit didn't want you to have around, because they don't want to give you something and then that person get their grubby little hands on it, right? Or to get a piece of the pie, you know? No one's meant to have a piece of the fucking pie. You know, you gotta be particular who sits at the fucking table, right? And your table shouldn't be a fucking, like a banquet size fucking table, right? It should be small, intimate, you know? You shouldn't have to shout down the other fucking end, right, for homies to hear you, okay? You should be able to, like, whisper and everybody hears each other, right? All right, anybody else? Anybody else? Otherwise, I'm going to jump off. It's getting late for you guys over there. You guys need to go to bed, right? I'm putting you guys to bed. It's late. Well, not so late for you guys on the West Coast. Maybe more. You know what I love about you, Ralph? What you said to me like the other day, right? When I realized I could have what I wanted, you know what I did? I asked for more. I fucking was like, oh man, boy, have I taught him well. Have I taught him well? Right? Anything's fucking possible. Whatever your dream is, right? Like it is. And even if you think like you can't have more than that, right? Trust me, you can, right? You can. Again, the thought, plan, action, manifestation, poof, right? Like magic, baby. You know? It's like magic. You probably wouldn't be sleeping anyway, Blue. You've been up early though, girl. You've been up early. You've been up since early. I know, because you were on Fiery Falcons. You were on her stream early, girl. And that was like what, 6 a.m.-ish your time, something like that. All right, my beautifuls, I'm going to jump off. Thank you guys so much for the comments, likes, shares, subscribes, the super chats, the laughs, you know, just for being fucking OGs, right? Some real OGs up in here, you know. To anyone I offended, I'm not I'm not sorry. No, I am, but don't be offended, right? Don't be offended. Don't be offended. I love you guys so much. What are we tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. What did I say? What did I say tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. I don't know what, but we will work it out. Spirit may decide to give me a download to get the notebook out. We'll just see where we go from there. But otherwise, have a beautiful rest over there in the other side of the world, my lovelies. If anybody is from this side of the world, doubt it, right? Everybody should be at work. But I love you guys too. Have a great afternoon. And we will catch up again tomorrow, right, my beautifuls? Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.